Joe Varden from The Athletic. Obviously, a nice win tonight. That's 2 heading into the Olympics. With everything that's happened this week, just how are you feeling about your team and where you guys are and where you're headed?
Well, our immediate goals have been to get better. And so I think with every practice, we just had our 6th practice the other day. And after these exhibition games, that's what we look for, getting better at both ends of the court, learning how to play with each other because these guys have never played together before. And I think we're on the right track in that regard. So that's what I feel good about.
Hey, Coach Doug Feinberg, the Associated Press. 2 questions. Just talk with the
Sure.
defense tonight and how it seemed that you guys played pretty solid defense, and then just Keldon's effort. I mean, 2 days here, and he was a huge impact tonight. Well,
I thought the defense was pretty solid. We started out slowly, couldn't make a shot, but they didn't let up defensively. They kept their focus in that regard, which is going to be important as we move on. And Keldon Johnson just played a really solid basketball game. He shot if he was open. He made cuts to the bucket. When he did go to the bucket, he was very physical, and he was solid in the half-court defense. So he had a very, very good night.
Coach Steve Drumright with Redline Editorial. What do you feel turned the tide for you guys in the 3rd quarter? You guys shot a lot better, but was there something else that turned the tide for you there?
Our pace was better offensively. I thought we got in a little bit of mud, and their physicality kind of set us back on our heels a little bit in the 2nd quarter. But the pace improved in the 3rd quarter, so we were able to get the ball up the court a little quicker, shared it better, and thusly ended up with more open shots.
Brian Windhurst from ESPN. I know that you're limited in what you can do with this team because of your depth and your practice time and also fatigue of the players. You've talked about that. Does it seem like the guys who didn't go through the playoffs or maybe had a little bit extra rest have a little bit more spring in their legs?
I don't know. I don't know how to gauge that, to be honest with you. I just know that when we started out, we needed conditioning. So we're getting better with each passing day in that regard. But I can't tell you, if you played in the playoffs or if you didn't. The 3 guys that are going to be joining us, you would think that they're going to be in really good shape. So that's a plus.
It's a really ridiculous situation that you have here because you've only got 9 guys who are traveling with you. You got 3 guys you don't know when you're going to get them. I don't know how you're going to game plan, not knowing how you're going to play on Sunday. You've seen a lot of stuff. I'm not sure you've ever seen a hand like this.
I have not. This is a little bit different, in all honesty. But, I really got to credit the young guys that are with us that are not on the Olympic team that have allowed us to have some practices. Otherwise, we'd be in real trouble, having lost Bradley and Jeremy having to sit out for those last 2 or 3 days. So those guys have saved us so that we could at least field a group that could scrimmage and script things. So they've really saved us. And now moving forward, we still won't have those other 3, but at this point, that's not going to change. We just have to persevere and find ways to keep them in shape, even though we're not going to be able to execute too much very well. So we're going to have to figure out common denominators, for this exact group. Less is more, so to speak, is going to work. Inventing the wheel would be the worst thing we can do for this group.
Coach, Keldon, of course, has been here the whole time, and we saw what he was able to contribute tonight. What went into picking JaVale to come and join you guys?
We decided that was the most logical and appropriate choice, given the choices we had, that he fit the best.
Bob, Chris Mannix with Sports Illustrated. You mentioned the three guys that are coming will be in shape. They'll also be coming off grueling, playoff series. And you've experienced that. You know what players feel like after that's over. What kind of expectations are you having for how they're going to feel physically coming into this?
I have no idea. And I'm not trying to be glib. I'm just being totally transparent. We've talked about, are they going to have jet lag? Is it going to be like 2 days later after they land and they'll be okay the day before? They get her the day before the game. So maybe it'll hit them 2 days later and they'll be okay for the game. Maybe we should play them a little bit in the first half and see what they're like. In some ways, it might depend on if everybody else is healthy. And if they're not, then they got to play. So we've gone over lots of scenarios, but we haven't figured it out yet. That's for sure.
Coach Guillermo Garcia from Spain. How did you see the Spanish team? How did you see Pau Gasol after 2 years without playing? Thank you.
Well, just in general, Coach Scoriolo is a good friend, and I just have to say, he has got them executing as well as they ever have, even though a couple guys are a little bit older. They really understand how to play basketball. It's a beautiful game when you watch them play. And I'm not just trying to make him or their team happy, but they deserve so much credit for the way they read situations and the answers they have for what you might do defensively. On offense, they're totally unselfish. The post-up guys do a great job. Of course, Pau's not the Pau of old, but he's still a competitor, and he still has great hands, and he's still a great passer. And so he gets big under the net on the block, and he's a load because he has all those skills. So I'm sure that they're happy he's still playing.
2 summers ago, USA Basketball was able to have more people involved, like on the broader staff. And for instance, like Jeff Van Gundy ran your scout, things like that. With the smaller staff, I'm wondering how you're breaking that up. And then I was also wondering if you had already begun to look at and prepare for France.
We've been preparing for France for 2 years. We don't just start to prepare for them the day before. I think about it every day. So that goes without saying. As far as the staff is concerned, we don't really have any less staff than we've ever had. Jeff still scouts for us. I talk to him frequently. And Mark Few was here. PJ Carlissimo was here. Spo obviously was here. Jamal Mosley was here. So everybody's, Spo was new because he did the select team, but we still have all those people here. I don't know what you mean by smaller staff.
We've got 2 questions from the Zoom room, and then we'll let Pop go. First, go to Tim Reynolds, please.
Thank you. Pop, how valuable can it be, or how valuable would you expect it could be that to do what you want to do over there, you're going to face adversity? Somewhere along the way in Tokyo, there's going to be adverse moments for this team. The fact that this team has already gone through some adversity here in Vegas, how much can the fact that you guys have been through some already, how much can that help you?
I think it's huge. I think all of us are better for the adversity we go through because you either handle it or you don't. You figure it out. And these guys have had to do that. They've kept their heads up. There might be a disappointment here or there or an event that takes place, but they move on. And that's what, in a sense, that's what life's all about. So this is no different.
Thank you.
Tim, do you have a follow-up? Our final question will go to Ferdinand Rivera from Viva TV.
Hey, Coach from Puerto Rico. What
Hi.
do you think of the team improvement from day 1 to today?
Everything. we're in better condition. We understand how we want to play, what we have to do for this group of people, what we have to do offensively and defensively. So they've come a long way in a short period of time, and that's what's inspiring and keeps me very excited about the whole group, that they still have a long way to go. And we've got another week before we play. So although that's not a long time, thinking about having about 4 practices to add to the 5 or 6 we've had, I think is wonderful because we need that time. So hopefully we'll continue to improve during the week and be ready to play a very good French team.
Keldon, Steve Drummond with Redline Editorial.
How you doing?
When you came into the game in the third quarter, were you looking to provide a little bit of a spark there, or what did you see, and why were you so successful in that third quarter?
Honestly, just, being active, like you said, being a spark, and like I said, I'm out here to, be that energy guy and bring life to the team whenever we need it. And third quarter I came in and we need a spark, and not just saying because I got a couple buckets, but just on defense end, just talking and everything, just trying to bring some kind of energy, some kind of spark so we can get over that hump.
Hi, Keldon. Akiko Yamawaki from Keldon News Japan. How comfortable are you to going to Tokyo now?
I'm pretty comfortable. I feel like that. I know my role with the team, and I feel like that. My teammates have my back, my coaches have my back, so I'm comfortable going into Tokyo and doing whatever they need me to do for us to win games.
Keldon, Joe Varden from The Athletic. You got banged up a little bit there. What happened?
Really just diving for the ball, trying to make a play. It happens. Little bruise. I'll be ready whenever we got practice again or wherever we need to go again. I think it mainly just knocked the wind out of me. That's all. And I was ready to come back in as soon as they wanted me to.
And then I know these games don't count, and you've got guys in the locker room who've won NBA finals. But I'm wondering what it was like at halftime. First half where you guys didn't shoot it well, you were down last game before Tokyo, and I'm just wondering what the mood and atmosphere was like in there.
We know what we're capable of. We know that we just keep shooting. We're getting good shots, keep shooting, but the main thing is just keep the intensity up, keep playing defense, keep getting stops. I feel like the offense will take care of itself. We're gonna eventually hit shots, but I think the main thing is just keep locking in on defense and keep helping each other and talking.
Any more questions from the room? If not, we will go to Zoom, and let's start with Chris Sheridan.
Hey, Keldon, hoping you can hear me. I'm wondering about the level of maybe apprehension or dread even about going into a bubble situation in Tokyo where you're going to have to quarantine for a while and you're not going to be around a lot of other humans, especially in the arena where you're going to be playing in front of an empty arena.
I went to the bubble in Orlando, and I just feel like we locked in, not really worried about seeing other people and too many different things that we worry about winning. And I feel like if we got quarantine, we do whatever it takes so we can get there safely and get to the arena and back safely so we can play and get on the court.
We'll go next to Leonardo Torres.
Hi, Keldon. It's Leonardo Torres from Peru. Congrats on the win. Keldon, how proud are you to be part of the Olympic team?
Thank you, first off. And it's a dream come true. I'm definitely proud to be able to represent my country. This is something that, you dream of when you're a child, when you're watching all the other great players come through and play for the United States. So just being able to do this, is, it kind of hit home, that given this opportunity that, that a lot of people trust me to put this jersey on it and go play. And this is big,
Next, Fernando and then Hector, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong. But Fernand, go ahead.
Hey, Keldon from Puerto Rico. What was your reaction when they call you to the Olympic team? And what would you like to show to the people as a player in the Olympics?
My reaction was I was pretty much lost for words. Just having this big opportunity and to prove to people, I wouldn't really say like I'm trying to prove anything. I know who I am as a player, and I know what my teammates and coaches expect out of me going forward. You know, so it's not like I'm coming here trying to do something that I'm not comfortable with. I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at, and I feel like that I play to my strengths and just go out there and play.
Thank you.
And Hector, you're next.
Keldon, good to see you, man.
Nice to see you too.
Question about did you happen to hear when you got selected, when you got moved up to Team USA? I know you guys blocked stuff out, but did you happen to see any of the questioning and the Keldon Johnson, given all the options that Team USA theoretically might have had, Keldon Johnson, who's this or why? Did you happen to see any of that?
Nah, I don't really be on social media like that, to be honest. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I can't control what somebody else thinks, but I mean, it's not going to deter me from going out there and doing what I'm supposed to do for my team. I mean, obviously, they know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm capable of. So, I mean, whatever people think, that's their opinion. But just go out there and play.
Given the talents that you're on Team USA with, does this feel especially nice to have a game like this in your first official, first game as an official member of Team USA?
I mean, I just play my game honestly, cut and make it easy for my teammates, and my teammates trusted me, giving me the ball in the right spots. So, I mean, some games will be better than others, and I understand that. So I think having a good game is good, but it's definitely time to prepare for the next opponent.
Appreciate it, Keldon. Best of luck, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Next up, Noah McGarra, George, and Tim Reynolds are on deck.
Hey, Keldon, you had a solid performance tonight, and generally you've looked pretty comfortable alongside Team USA from the moment you checked in against Australia. Why do you think you fit in so well with this roster of all-stars, MVPs, and former scoring champions?
I mean, I couldn't tell you. I just go out there and play. Just try to make it easy for my teammates, and that's pretty much all I can say. I trust in my abilities. I put in the hard work, and my teammates trust me to and put me in the right spots to make good plays.
And if I could ask a follow-up question real quick, you have a ton of really, really good teammates here. Is there anything that you're hoping to learn from them or take away from them by the end of this Olympic experience?
Definitely 100%. I think that anything that I don't know and that I'm not sure of, I ask questions, and I'm definitely here to learn and grow as a player, because there's so many things that you can learn from so many great players that's here. So whatever that like I said before, that I don't understand, I'm not afraid to ask. And I think that I mean, that's pretty much it. But yeah, like, I'm willing to grow and learn, and I want to get better.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We've got time for 2 more questions. We'll go to Tim Reynolds, and then we'll close it out with WDA Chinelato.
Thank you. Hey, Keldon, Tim Reynolds with the AP. Like everyone else said, congratulations on being named, first of all.
Thank you.
You, all these guys on your team, they've all known Pop longer than you have, but you're the one who plays for him. Have you gotten a sense in your time with him just about how much this means to him, how much these Olympics, this opportunity, this job means to him?
Definitely. I mean, it's big for all of us, not just Coach Pop, but I feel like that, he takes it very seriously, just like every game that he takes in the NBA. And he's preparing, and he's giving us the right reports and things like that, and coaching us up. So I think he takes it very seriously, being able to coach this Olympic team.
Thank you.
No problem.
And we'll close it out tonight with WDA Chinelato.
Hi, Keldon. I'm Davide from Italy. Congrats for being selected for the team. Obviously, you've been around for the whole Vegas experience. How do you think this group has bonded, and what do you think you guys need to do moving forward to be ready to play on Sunday?
I mean, just continue to look at film and get better. I mean, that's about it. I feel like we're bonding great. I feel like we all like each other, but I feel like just keep getting better, keep learning, and just get ready for Sunday.